The traffic in Lagos that evening was heavy, horns blaring, drivers shouting. But inside one of the cars along the airport road, a young man slumped over his steering wheel. Passers-by thought he was just tired until they saw his body was not moving. His phone kept ringing beside him. His wife was calling, waiting for her husband to come home for dinner. But he never made it. Hypertension had stolen his life in the middle of the road. Mohammed was only 36 years old, a brilliant civil engineer with a promising career. He had just gotten married to his long-term girlfriend, Aisha, and everyone said his future was bright. He worked hard, too hard, chasing deadlines, supervising construction sites during the day, and spending nights at his desk with coffee by his side. He was young, energetic, and believed sickness was only for old men. But the truth was different. Mohammed had earlier been diagnosed with high blood pressure during a routine company medical checkup, where the doctor warned him to slow down, emphasizing that stress and sleepless nights will worsen his condition. He was also advised to reduce his weight and take the medicines on the prescribed sheet handed over to him. But Mohammed smiled and said, "I'm too young for this." Maybe the machine made a mistake. He brushed it aside in his mind almost immediately. Although he collected the prescription sheet but never bought the drugs, his wife noticed how he often complained of headaches, chest pain, and dizziness. "Let's go back to the hospital," she pleaded, but he always said, "Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need rest." But rest never came, only more stress. Mohammed was a lover of packed fruit juices, sweetened yogurt, and suya, or fried chicken. A night cannot pass without eating it. His wife and their 5-year-old child usually look forward to seeing Daddy every night. They would usually either have the combo as an appetizer or dessert after eating. It was always a happy and family bonding moments. But on that tragic evening, he had just left the office after a long day at the construction site. He was planning to stop by a shop to buy suya and chilled pineapple juice before heading home. But shortly after a roundabout, his body gave in. A massive stroke from uncontrolled hypertension ended everything in seconds. By the time Good Samaritans forced open his car and rushed him to a hospital, it was too late. The news spread quickly among his family and friends. His wife wept uncontrollably. "My husband was healthy. He was strong. How can blood pressure kill him just like?" She asked. I called him few hours ago and told him not to be late. He responded by saying, "You will see me soon," and ended the call with, "I love you." She lamented while crying bitterly with her wedding ring still shining on her finger. She looked at their little girl and wept even some more. Mohammed's death shook his circle of young colleagues. Many of them went for checkups immediately, realizing that hypertension is not about age. It can strike anyone. He dreamed of building bridges and skyscrapers, but in the end, the bridge he couldn't cross was the one between health warnings and action. His story remains a hard lesson. Hypertension does not care if you are old or young, rich or poor. It kills in silence unless it is controlled.